Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So I thought that since I had done a makeup inventory at the end of December 2014, I thought that I would do an updated inventory for June 2015. And when I counted my items, I was a little disappointed to see that most things either stayed the same or went up. How? I do count like little sample sizes, so things that I would have gotten from like a Birchbox or any of the other like those kind of things, free stuff from Sephora. I've traded in a couple of like Point Perk things, stuff like that. It ends up adding up. I wouldn't necessarily say a lot of these are full-size new purchases. Some of them are also gifts, things given to me by friends, family, stuff for my birthday, you know, that kind of stuff. So it just hasn't been as much going out as there has been coming in some cases. So let's dive right in. I have printed off my list here. I'll have everything listed in the description box down below as well. So these are keeping with the exact same categories I used last time. So for primers for eye, I had 6 in December. I have 5 now. For face primers, I had 16, now I have 18. No surprise. For eyeshadows, and this is everything that's not a palette, so individuals, duos, trios, quads, basically that kind of stuff. I have 57, now down from 62. Although I think that has to do with depotting some and putting some in my Z palettes. Just like eyeshadow palettes, I went from 28 to 27. I did get rid of a few palettes, but added in a couple of Z palettes, which are the ones that I counted. For BB cream, tinted moisturizers, I had 6, now I have 5. For foundations, I had 18, now I have 15. For concealer, I had 14, and I have 14. For face powders, I went from 12 to 15. For blush, I went from 43 to 45. For bronzers, I went from 9 and stayed at 9. For highlighters, I went from 16 to 14. For eyeliners, pencil eyeliners, I went from 65 up to 68. And that's really because I got rid of so much in a decluttering that I did. Otherwise, that number would be crazy if I'd kept some of those things. I love eyeliner. For eyeliners other, so like gel eyeliners that you would apply with a brush, or like liquid eyeliners, I have 6, down from 8. For mascaras, I went from 10 to 15. Now those would be like, a lot of those are the sample sizes again. Stuff that gets like included in like any kind of promo package, I don't know what to call them. Anytime you get like a sample pack from Sephora or something, or if you go to an event and they're giving away free samples, like there's always a mascara, always. And so I just kept getting all these little mini mascaras. For lip liners, I had 12, and now I have 16. For lip balms, I have 16 now, and I had 22. For lip glosses, I had 58, and now I have 49. And for lipsticks, I went up from 133 to 139. 139 lipsticks. And I don't think that, no, I didn't count like the ones that are in my purses and the ones that are at work. And so as you can see, I had some that went down by some and some that went up by some. But I like to think that in some cases, there are definitely items that I would have used a full size of and then would have gotten like a sample size somewhere else, or someone would have given me something to try that had like a little bit left in it or something. So like there's things like that kind of give me a little bit of relief in knowing that, you know, I don't necessarily have the same amount or more full size products, but I just have more than I did. I like trying new things. I definitely have been sticking with my beauty budget, I will say that, because I'm sure people will be asking. I usually spend about $100 a month, like I've been talking about. It all depends on if I need to purchase something or if I'm just kind of holding off. Like in some cases it might be a month where it's like, oh, I need to purchase this and this, so I end up spending about $100. Like I had to buy my setting spray and I bought a face toner, and I like high-end stuff, so it was like $70-$80, something like that. But that was basically all I had spent for like the month of June. And like the month before, I don't, you know, it's like it kind of goes back and forth. I don't tend to just go and buy anymore like I used to. Like I was checking my Sephora purchases from like last year, and I'd spent like $3,000 at Sephora last year, and it was because I was spending like $200 a week at Sephora. I wasn't even thinking about it. So my budget has been good, my collection not so much, but I'm definitely still working away on using more products up, and I'm having fun with it. And I don't feel bad about having stuff in my collection that I'm using, or at least trying to go through. I just don't feel bad about it. I mean, I like to try new things, and I'm not spending the money myself, so why not? Anyway, this is like, it's a little bittersweet, I guess, that some things are good and some things are not so good. But I mean, overall, I'm satisfied with this so far. We'll see what happens at the end of December, what kind of state my collection will be in then. I'm just a makeup junkie. What can I say? Anyway, that was my updated makeup inventory. If you guys have any questions or would like any more detailed information about the products that I do have, just let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!